The Cleveland Indians, or Cleveland, or as we now call it thanks to LeBron James, Believeland. Or wait, no, that was before LeBron James won a championship. Now we call it the team that can actually win. Unlike the Chicago Cubs, unless the series turns out differently, but we're pretty sure the Cleveland Indians will win. Well, the game Wednesday night didn't help that theory at all, as the Cubs did win. But tonight, here I want to talk to you about the so-called Cleveland curse that went on since, 1965 until tonight. Now, or today. And not tonight. This year. But the point is, let's get down to business. A lot of people think that they were cursed. Me personally, in my opinion, I do not think Cleveland was actually ever cursed. I think they had it in their mind that they were cursed and they let themselves get beat. Now let me tell you, the Cleveland Browns teams, okay, that might have been a bit cursed. But a ton of the teams that lost, I think, just flat out didn't give their all the way that they probably would have if they didn't have that thing in their mind. So here's the thing, if your team hasn't won in a long time, like the Chicago Cubs, then you really just don't need to think you're cursed. You need to have that in your mind that you're not cursed. You're just letting yourself be, or something like that. Just don't ever think you're cursed, because most of the time you're not. You know, unless you've done something that God or whatever, or whoever you believe in it would be against you. That is the only way you'd be cursed. And I do not think Cleveland disrespected any type of God or anyone that, or any type of God that would do something about it. Hopefully. Hopefully not. The point, though, again, that I'm trying to make, they were never cursed, and it's obvious. There is no way Cleveland was cursed, though they might have the best fan base. And since they have one of the best fan bases, their fans think, since they are some of the best fans, that their teams can't win, that it's not their fault or the team's fault, it's luck's fault, or something with luck. No, it's not that you guys suck. The fans of Cleveland are awesome. The teams suck. Or the teams just can't get it done and they choke. Like they're shoving a chicken bone down their mouth. They just start choking. That's what happened. And people are going to automatically think they're cursed because they think they're the best fans. No. Never take what you think for granted, or just never take what you think as the truth. And that is why a ton of people are voting for Trump. And I'm sorry, but I have to admit that I'm not a Trump supporter. But we'll get back to that in probably our next Around the Rim episode on November 8th or November 9th, if I'm even here. The point, again, guys, Cleveland was never cursed. I'm just pointing that out there. They were never, ever, ever cursed. The only time I could ever see them being cursed, and I said this a couple minutes ago, is with the Browns football team. But even then, they probably choked. But, you know, that's just it. But the World Series will definitely define what we think of Cleveland. Cleveland's been doing really good ever since the Cavaliers won. And that's another thing. Since Cleveland wins, they think the curse is over, so they give their best. When they thought the curse was on, they didn't give their best. I mean, or they did and they just fluked somehow. It was like that fluke like in the Alabama-Ole Miss game last year, where that one dude catches a pass that one of the Alabama corners deflected. See, that's just flat out fluke. And that's what that's what happened in the game. Flukes, because they were nervous and didn't think that it was possible because of the curse going on. I just want all of y'all to know that the fans are awesome. It's just the team suck. Fans, don't feel like I'm saying you guys suck. No, I'm saying it's the team's fault. And teams, it's not your fault probably either. There are a ton of good teams out there, and it's really hard to recruit in football, especially when there's Nick Saban, if you were in college football. And when you're in the NFL, there's Bill Belichick and all these great recruiters and coaches. So you have to deal with a lot. And in basketball, I mean, recruiting, you don't hear much of recruiting in basketball. You just hear of, and this dude is going in the NFL draft. You know, and by recruiting in the NFL, I mean like good drafting, getting the person to want to come to your team and hopefully accept the outcome of his pick or the draft pick. But Cleveland fans, just say it. Your teams were never cursed. I will say it 10 more times if you want me to. If you want me to make another video where I say it like 100 times, please comment in the video below. If you enjoyed this video, please comment down in the description down below. Thank you. This is our second season on Around the Rim, and I hope to continue We will probably have another one on referees because we probably need another one. I know I did one that got about 50 or 83 views, and I put it in a lot of the videos just because I wanted people to see that don't always trust the person that's calling the calls, because remember, not everybody's perfect and not everybody's going to get it correct, but sometimes it's easy to get it. And that's why I had to talk about referees. Okay, well, hopefully you will like, comment, subscribe, and or share. This has been Slaughterhouse 4, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully one where it's around the rim, if it's successful.